What's up, Legends? I've been recently getting more into the selling side of the Pokemon card hobby, and if you're a Pokemon card store or reseller, you know that you go through a lot of supplies in this business. So those sleeves, top loaders, bubble mailers, they can all add up over time. So what I thought I would do is try to purchase a lot of these things from Temu. If you're not familiar, Temu is an online marketplace that sources a lot of their products overseas, and so you can often get things at a big discount. Now, I know a lot of people probably have questions about the quality of these products, so that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. I'm going to show you all the products that I picked up from Temu, and I'll let you be the judge of the quality of these products and whether the price is worth it. But if you do decide to pick up any of these products, the links will be in the description below. And also use my code here on screen for a $100 coupon bundle. Make sure you take advantage of that. But let's go ahead and get into our first product here. Now, I've been selling on eBay for a good bit now, and I also just started doing some more streaming on Whatnot and Drip, some other platforms, and man, bubble mailers are pretty key for that. So we got two sizes here because I wanted to just kind of test out the different sizes. This one is 12 by 18 centimeters, and then we got another one which is 18 by 22 centimeters. So yeah, for some different uses. Obviously, this one is actually pretty great. It should be pretty great for cards. I actually haven't shipped anything in these ones yet, but they're pretty comparable to the size that I have used so far. So let me just pull a card out here and just show you how well it fits in there. Yeah, and that's what you want. You want it to be pretty snug. You can see that it does kind of bleed through there. You can kind of see because of the white. Obviously, you can go a little fancier, get different colors and stuff, but if you want to save money, then you know, go with your more generic colors. So there's that one, and then if we stick another card in here, you can see I may not recommend this one for single cards, but if you are sending something a little bit larger, maybe you're sending some packs, maybe you're sending bulk. I've definitely used this one for sending bulk from a rip and ship. So yeah, these are pretty nice, honestly. The plastic, compared to what I've used in the past, it feels like a little bit lighter, like it feels a little bit thinner. So yeah, the quality might be a little bit different when it comes to that. It feels like a little bit more flexible than what I've used before, but I feel like it does the job. For me, it's been fine. Again, if you want to up the quality, maybe you want to go with something different, but I think that these definitely do the job. And then next up, I went ahead and picked up some top loaders from Temu because definitely go through a lot of these. And I wanted to try two different styles for this one as well. So you see this one's a little bit more like white, kind of clear. And then these ones are, honestly what I typically see out there, but these actually technically are more like a blue tint to them. I haven't even opened these yet. It already had like a little break in the packaging, but let's take a look at the difference between these two. Honestly, I ended up getting like a 100-piece order of these ones, but I've already used them up. So that's kind of how quickly I've gone through these, but I did want to save at least one to show here on the video. So I mean, they work fine. I like to, you know, kind of break them in a little bit, put my finger in them, just kind of get, make it easy for a card to slide in there. Let's go ahead and get some cards out here so we can see how they work inside. Got some penny sleeves here. I actually did purchase some penny sleeves on our last Temu order, so if you want to go check that out, I'll link it up here in the card. And I also bought some binders and stuff like that, so there's some other stuff that you could definitely use for reselling, but that one was definitely geared a little bit more towards collectors. But anyway, here is our kind of more white clear version, which again I don't see as often in the US, but yeah, it does the job for sure. Can't really say anything bad about it. And I haven't actually tested these out yet, so let's take a look at this one as well, the more bluish tint. Some people might prefer these even more. They both look nice, but you can kind of see just a little bit difference in the clarity between the two, but very similar, just a slightly different tint to both of them. Honestly, they seem fine to me. I don't have any issue with them from what I could see. Along similar lines, I also picked up some semi-rigids, basically, which are great for grading. If you're someone who does some flipping or does some grading, having these are definitely crucial. So I will say the one thing, that I noticed about these, which was a little bit unfortunate. A lot of them ended up having like a little bit of a crack in the top of them. Actually, this one looks pretty good from what I can tell. I'll tell you what, I'll show you what I mean here. I'll show you a card from my grading pile. So yeah, this one did have like a little bit of like a crack up here, just right out of the packaging. Some of them had even further cracks. Again, it doesn't really change the use of this. So, you know, if you want better quality, you may not want to go with these, but at the same time, you know, having a crack up here really doesn't change the use of this. So I was fine with it for now. Another one, yeah, again, the first one I pulled out here actually was pretty perfect, but another one I pulled out a second ago, this one I did notice had like a little bit of like a crack here. And one of them I did notice when I actually went to like kind of stretch it out a little bit. Sometimes it's good to do that. It actually kind of ripped the side. So again, just something to keep in mind. Maybe that's something that could happen with the other companies in this or for this product, but just wanted to at least let you guys know about that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll definitely use these. All right, next up, what we have is some team bags. Now, I'll be honest, it took me a little bit to find these on Temu because I don't think that they were actually labeled as team bags, but that's what most of us know these as. So I wanted to try some different ones just to see what would work. And I actually had to, you know, measure out to see what sizes I could find. So there's this one right here. I actually haven't used this one at all yet. It's definitely an interesting type of fit here because it actually has this little hanger on it. So I don't know, I could definitely see this being useful if you are a shop owner. Maybe you want to hang something in there. I don't know if you want to hang a card, but we'll just stick a card in here real quick in a top loader and see how well it fits. And yeah, this one I would say doesn't fit super well. It kind of does, but there's a little bit of room up here. So honestly, this one may not be the best one for cards. Or semi-rigids fit in there any better. I mean, it's still gonna be sticking out the top. So yeah, I'm glad I got two different ones because I just wanted to test out the sizes. But this one, I guess because it has the extra little flap here, it just didn't really work too well. But these ones over here, these ones I've been using pretty much for the last several weeks on Whatnot. And yeah, these are actually perfect. I love these. So you'll see, nice and clear. Cards fit in there. You can definitely fit quite a bit of top-loaded cards in there. It's got the sticky tab. Go ahead and seal it up. And it really does the job. I would say, again, for this plastic, somehow it just feels like a little bit lighter than the normal plastic I've seen on other team bags, but I don't know. I really haven't had any issue with these. They've held together very well. You can see if we stick it in our thinner bubble mailer, it's a really nice snug fit. Actually works very nicely with this combination right here. So yeah, I'm super happy with these ones, and I'll try and maybe star this one in the comments below so you know which one this is, but you'll see that one comes with a hanger, the other one doesn't. Now, if you guys are finding this video helpful, would you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below to come along the Pokemon card collecting and selling journey with me. All right, well, let's get on to our next product. Now guys, even though I mostly sell online, I actually did vend my first local card show not too long ago. And I remember coming away from that feeling like I kind of wanted to have a couple things, but one of the biggest things was a tablecloth. I feel like, you know, not that it's necessary, but I feel like having like a colored tablecloth just kind of spruces things up, kind of draws the eye to your table a little bit. So I picked up two different ones here, and I found this one. Just wanted to give you an idea of the material so you can kind of see it up close, but also show you kind of what it looks like on the table in the footage here. Honestly, it worked out really well. This one is supposed to fit a 6-foot table. It probably even could fit a larger one, maybe an 8-foot one as well. And yeah, I was super happy with this. I may end up using this at some point. Honestly, if they had had that color in yellow, I would have picked it up because I feel like yellow just kind of screams Pokemon, especially if you're at like a sports show, you want to stand out for the Pokemon. But I did end up also finding this one right here. Came in this nice little bag as well. And this one is a cool material. It's kind of like a stretchy, it's basically like those little book covers that we used to get for college or for high school. And yeah, it actually works pretty well. Here, again, here's the footage so you can see what it looks like on the table. And honestly, between the two, I probably am even more likely to use this one just because I like the color a lot. And it does stretch pretty far on the table I was using. So, and by the way, the table I'm using here is a 6-foot table, but this one itself is actually rated to be able to fit an 8-foot table as well. So honestly, it was fairly snug even on the 6-foot here, but it's good to know that it's supposed to also work for 8-foot, and I could definitely see it because it's obviously very stretchy. So overall, I'm really happy with both of those purchases. All right, guys, but now I gotta show you a product that I'm actually not too thrilled about. I got this little riser table right here, and as you can see, it's already kind of fallen apart. Man, I actually got this, I thought that it would actually work out as a stand for cards, and to be honest, I just would not be very confident using this on a display at a show. Or actually, originally I thought I might be able to use this for whatnot streaming because it has more of like a vertical aspect to it. And I will say the one thing that's cool is that these little things that they do come apart, because I think that these are more so used for maybe like business cards or that sort of thing. But I just kind of took the chance that maybe these would actually fit the top loaders on there, and they actually do very nicely. So I was actually kind of happy about that aspect of it. But honestly, that's the only thing, because as you can see, these just fall off so easily. So first of all, it came in a bunch of different pieces and it didn't have any instructions about how to put it together. And shoot. So yeah, guys, I don't know, I may end up using like these little panels here to display cards just right on the table, but I really was not happy with how this turned out. So would not recommend personally, of course up to you, but yeah, it just didn't really do the job for what I was trying to get to do. But guys, on a better note, I did want to show you something here that I bought that I'm actually really excited about. And here's my thoughts with this. I basically bought these Pokemon posters that look really cool. They kind of feature this Japanese style artwork with the 3 starters. And so these are basically like posters, but they are actually like, they're not just regular poster board. Like they're actually this nice material. I don't even know what you'd call it, but I was actually really impressed with the quality when I opened this up here. So what my thought was with this is I could potentially display this at a table if I were vending again, just give my booth a little bit more eye appeal, add a little bit more of a vertical element to it, just to attract people to it. And you never know, maybe I could even sell these to someone if they were interested. But I thought these were really cool, and this definitely has to be one of my favorite purchases from Temu today. And guys, for our last set of products, this is kind of along the similar lines. Like these are not necessarily related to selling supplies or anything like that. So it's a little bit more for fun, but I actually picked up several of these Pokemon pins that you'll see right here. And I actually haven't taken a look at these yet, so I thought I'd look at them with you guys here. Yeah, the thing is, these were fairly inexpensive, and I thought it could be a cool thing to throw in someone's order from eBay, or maybe give to a kid who's at a local card show or something like that. So I wanted to take a look at these. Okay, so they're a nice metal, so they are probably not official, but they're pretty cool little Pokemon pins here. So I want to take this off of here, see how hard this is to work. Oh, I see you. So you pinch on it and then it comes off. That's very nifty, actually. I like that. Actually is going to stay on there pretty secure. So yeah, you got the Umbreon poncho, you got some other ones, you guys got all these evolutions. Yeah, people love these. I know the kids would love these. And so we got a bunch of those. We got some other ones. We got a Bulbasaur one. Looks like maybe a shiny Psyduck. Got a regular Psyduck here. Different Venusaur, Bulbasaur artwork. So yeah, guys, something a little fun here, not necessarily related to selling, but I'm not sure what I'll use these for exactly, but it could be a cool thing just to give away to people. Maybe I'll give it away on a stream or something like that. And I hope you enjoyed getting to see these products. Let me know what you think about the products we've seen here in the comments below. Now, if you guys found this helpful, I think you may also enjoy one of these videos here on screen next, including our last Temu video, where we reviewed several products, including some binders and some other stuff that collectors really need. Check that out here on screen. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below to support the channel. And lastly, I want to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and He loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you next time.